Must-see places in Kanazawa, Japan. As the terminus of the Hokuriku Shinkansen line from Tokyo and Thunderbird rapid services from Osaka and Kyoto, Kanazawa is readily accessible from Japan's major urban centers, and as such, a popular stop between those cities. Kanazawa is a relatively small city with an attractive mix of historic areas, modern museums, and great food. Part of the ancient Kaga province, the name Kanazawa literally translates as Marsh of Gold. Under the rule of the Mita clan during the Edo period of 1603–1868, Kanazawa developed into one of Japan's most important cities, accumulating great wealth and attracting artisans through a series of policies designed to consolidate the power and services the needs of the samurai class. The Mita clan won the favor and alleviated the suspicion of the shogunate by channeling a significant portion of its wealth into the arts and crafts, including its famous gold-leafed items. Today, Kanazawa remains a city of historic districts and modern entertainments. From the centrally located Kanazawa Station, it is a pleasant city to explore on foot. Here in this video, we are going to talk about must-see things in Kanazawa, Japan. Let's get started. Cherry blossoms. Blooming every April, the cherry blossoms of central Japan transform the atmosphere and character of the region and banish all thoughts of winter. Known as Sakura in Japan, the blossoms are viewed as symbolic of the fleeting beauty and fragility of life itself, and Japanese look forward to hanami, flower viewing, each spring. Given central Japan's higher altitude and cooler climate, the blossoms bloom later than in Tokyo, with many varieties of wild cherry trees spread throughout the mountains. While in Kanazawa, the blossoms can be best enjoyed unsurprisingly at Kenrokuin Garden and Kanazawa Castle. Kanazawa Station area. Located in the heart of the city, Kanazawa Station is your gateway to everything on offer. The station is relatively new and pleasant to spend time in. While large, it is nowhere near the size of stations in Tokyo and Osaka. It is easy to navigate yourself from one point to the next, and with lots of good shops and restaurants inside the station, it's an excellent place to spend a few hours if transferring from one train line to another. Whether you are staying in Kanazawa or just transferring train services on your way to Nagano, Tokyo, Kyoto, etc., the station offers a good array of restaurants, cafes, and shopping, including good seafood and local produce. Kenrokuin Cultural Zone. Adjoining Kenrokuin Garden, the Kenrokuin Cultural Zone refers to 4 museums within close proximity of each other: the garden and castle, and other nearby destinations including the 21st Century Museum of Contemporary Art and DT Suzuki Museum. The 4 museums of the Kenrokuin Cultural Zone includes the Ishikawa Prefectural Museum of Art, exhibits 36 traditional crafts of Ishikawa Prefecture, including lacquerware, porcelain, silk dyeing. Open every day from 9:00 to 17:00, other than the third Thursday of each month from April to November, and every Thursday from December to March, along with New Year's holidays. Another of the 4 is the National Crafts Museum. Relocated from Tokyo to Kanazawa in October 2020, the museum is the only major institute in Japan to focus solely on traditional crafts. The museum exhibits around 1,900 pieces, including ceramics, glassworks, and dyed textiles, along with more modern pursuits such as graphic and industrial design. Open every day from 9:30 to 17:30, other than Mondays, over the New Year period or during installation of new exhibitions. The cost of admission varies depending on the exhibition. DT Suzuki Museum. Opened in 2011, the DT Suzuki Museum commemorates the life and work of Suzuki Daisetsu Taro. Many international visitors will be familiar with Suzuki, or at least heard his name mentioned before, due to his principal role introducing Japanese Zen philosophy and teaching to the West. The architecture reflects those teachings through tranquil, uncluttered lines and structures. Located on the backside of Kenrokuin and Kanazawa Castle, the museum is open every day other than Mondays, and from Deck 29 to JN3 from 9:00 to 17:00. Admission is JP at 310. From Kanazawa Station, 40-minute walk. 21st Century Museum of Contemporary Art. Opened in 2004, the 21st Century Museum of Contemporary Art is the most popular museum in Kanazawa and one of the best museums for contemporary art in Japan. Distinctly modern compared to Kanazawa's historic buildings, the museum exhibits modern works by both Japanese and international artists, including, most famously, Lindro Oroligi's swimming pool. Located next to Kenrokuin and Kanazawa Castle, a visit to the museum can be incorporated into your exploration of those famous sites. Myryuji Ninja Temple. For visitors feeling a little templed out from their time in Japan, a visit to Myoryuji Temple might be just what you need to re-engage. While ninjas were not actually associated with the temple, it is commonly referred to as the Ninja Temple due to its use by the Mida clan to watch for approaching enemies. Hidden tunnels, secret rooms, corridors, and staircases reveal that Myoryuji was more than just a temple but in reality, a disguised military outpost. Located in the Teramachi district of Kanazawa, the area home to many important temples, but the Ninja Temple can lay claim to being the most interesting. Entry is limited to Japanese-speaking tours, JP 1000, operating every 16 minutes from 9:00 to 16:00 weekdays and winter every 30 minutes from 9:00 to 16:30 weekends and public holidays outside of winter. From Kanazawa Station, 35-minute walk. Omicho Fish Market. While not exclusively selling seafood, Omicho Fish Market is without doubt most famous for the delicious array of fresh seafood on sale at its 200 shops and stalls. The market is undercover and sells seafood from the fishing grounds in the nearby Sea of Japan. If you are a fan of seafood and in Kanazawa, you nearly have to go. While the market is open daily, individual shops will take days off with the greatest number of vendors shutting on Sundays, public holidays, or Wednesday. Some restaurants are open at night, however daytime hours between 9:00 to 17:30 see the greatest number of vendors selling to the public. From Kanazawa Station, 15-minute walk. Visit a geisha district. Exploring one of its well-preserved chaya districts is one of the most popular things to do in Kanazawa. A chaya is an exclusive type of restaurant or tea house where guests are entertained by geishas performing song and dance. During the Edo period, chayas were clustered in designated entertainment districts. You can find these geisha districts in certain cities throughout Japan like Kyoto, Tokyo, Osaka, and Kanazawa. Kanazawa has 3 well-preserved chaya districts: Higashi Chagai, Nishi Chagai, and Kezuemachi. I went on my own, but it may be interesting to go with a guide who can explain everything to you. Cook and get your guide offer tours that take you to Kanazawa's chaya districts. Kanazawa Castle Park. Exiting the garden via the Katsurazaka Gate, you will see a bridge leading to Kanazawa Castle Park, home to the ruling Mida clan. The castle is a relatively recent reconstruction, yet nevertheless a beautiful and relaxing area to wander through. The grounds can be entered and enjoyed free of charge, but to enter specific structures, such as the Gajakanaga storehouse and Hishi and Suzuki Yagura turrets, cost JP 320. Open daily from 7:00 to 18:00 March to mid-October, and from 8:00 to 17:00 mid-October until the end of February. From Kanazawa Station, 20 to 25-minute walk. Kenrokuin Garden. Open to the public in 1871. Kenrokuin Garden was designed by the Mida samurai clan and to this day is regularly cited as one of Japan's 3 most beautiful gardens. The name Kenrokuin translates as Garden of the 6 Sublimities and reflects a design underpinned Chinese landscape theory and the 6 essential attributes needed to create an ideal garden. The garden is accessible any time of year, however, at its most beautiful during the cherry blossoms of spring and changing leaves of autumn. Open daily from 7:00 to 18:00 March to mid-October, and from 8:00 to 17:00 mid-October until the end of February. Admission is JP 320. From Kanazawa Station, 30-minute walk. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this one, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel to never miss out any of our videos.